You make us see the path that lies ahead, and offer us the chance to truly grasp what the world has in store for the years that remain. These moments often take shape slowly, as though they have been gradually forming when our backs were turned. And then all at once, we realize that our fate has been leading us to this very point in time from the very start. Then there are moments that tear at the fabric of every one of our preconceived notions. Not many of us stumble upon this particular sort of moment. It's the kind that makes you question everything you've ever known, and suddenly transforms each truth into a lie. It's safe to say that this moment, dear listener, is the latter. The very instant that you began hearing the sound of my voice, the second that you chose to play this recording, you began a journey. Without even knowing it, you set into motion a series of extraordinary events that will eventually lead to one very important question. Who am I? There is no turning back. And even if there was a way for you to return to the life you once led, I am quite certain that you would not. Because you see, now the seed has been planted. Now the bloom begins to grow. And now nothing can undo what has already been done. The curiosity has taken its hold, and answers are the only thing that will stop their tangled roots from spreading even further out. You have been chosen, and the road that now stretches out in front of you is a winding one. It is filled with sights and sounds that are beyond all imagining, and your notion of how the world truly is will soon be nothing more than a faraway dream. I am here to help you, to guide you through the portal that I have created. But But we don't have much time. So I need for you to listen carefully and to do exactly as I say. Before you, there now appears a small door. It sits within a large grass field, hovering amidst deep blue of your sky. I want for you to keep your eyes fixed upon this seemingly impossible door, and to imagine that you are walking toward it. As you make your way forward, I'll ask you to let go of the heavy burdens that you've placed upon yourself. I'll ask you to forget about the self-imposed limits that you've forced upon your mind. And I'll insist that you leave behind every ounce of doubt, every inch of uncertainty, and every thread of hesitation that has tied you to your perception of truth. You should be nervous. Any rational, logical thinking person would probably be nervous. But you're not. It's as though this door was meant to be in front of you today. As though you were meant to discover it here, floating in midair. There could be danger lurking on just the other side. There could be all manner of mythical, altogether ferocious beasts behind the thin wood of that door. Then again, who's to say that there's not something altogether amazing waiting for you once you walk through its threshold? When you are ready, and only when you are ready, I want you to step through the door, to let yourself venture into the unknown, filled only with hope and an unwavering light. And once you have stepped through, I'll need for you to close the door behind you. Now let your eyes regain their focus. Let your lungs expel the last bit of heavy air and take in the weightlessness of ours. You will soon see a path ahead of you, and on that path a woman approaches. She is here to see you to safety, to bring you down that winding road your life will now travel. And I will leave you in her capable hands, my dear listener. But trust that we will meet again. Welcome to Aramanthius. We've been expecting you. My name is Midoriya, but everyone calls me the Wanderling. I suppose that's because I'm a sort of guide here in Amaranthius. I know that this all must be a bit of a shock for you, but if you follow me, I'll lead you back into town. We're only a short ways away. Now, if I'm not mistaken, your focus might be a bit hazy at the moment. It's completely natural, I can assure you. And you aren't going to be able to see the vibrant colors that are around you right now, but I'm taking you to someone who can help. It's such a pleasure to meet you. I've heard so much about you. Do you have any inkling as to where you are? I mean, apart from the name of the realm, do you have any idea what the significance of your journey is? It's not my place to tell you why you're here, but as I said, I'm taking you to someone who can help you transition a bit better. And then she'll be preparing you for the Monarch Queen. I know her name might seem a bit redundant, but we call her the Monarch Queen because her dress is made entirely of live monarch butterflies. She has some dresses that are made of other insects and creatures. A beautiful ladybug gown, but she's well known for her monarch attire. She's the most kind and gentle person you'll ever meet. I've only had the occasion of speaking with her a handful of times, and let's just say she leaves a lasting impression. Is there anything I can get you while we walk? I have some... No? Okay. I have some food and drink, so please do let me know if you're parched. I want you to be comfortable, of course. I thought to bring the carriages, but I decided that you might feel a bit dizzy at this point, so I wanted to take it slow, if you will. I hope you don't mind walking. But if you do need any help, please feel free to let me know. I'm sorry, I just can't believe you're finally here. I've been waiting for your arrival for what seems like forever. When they asked for volunteers to come and collect you, I, of course, was the first to raise my hand. After all, I am the resident guide. It seemed like the natural fit. Well, just a few minutes off from the main village here. I'm sure you'll find some more answers to questions that you may have. Oh, did you hear that? It's a meadowlark. Gorgeous creature. Oh, then again, you wouldn't have heard it. Your ears aren't prepared to hear the sounds in our realm quite yet. I'll have to have her have a look at that as well. I wonder how it must be like for you right now. I've lived here my whole life, you see, but being a newcomer must be quite disorienting but exciting all at once. I've gone on many adventures in my life, but none the likes of which you've just experienced, I'm sure. What was it like to cross through the threshold? Oh, I'm sure it was amazing. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever met anyone who's made it across. The portal rarely opens. In fact, the last time I remembering it open was not to have someone come in. Someone left. Oh, that must have been several hundred years ago. We're nearing the boundaries of the village. Before we go in, I feel it's only fair that I prepare you for what awaits. See, there are going to be things that seem altogether strange and peculiar, nonetheless extraordinary, of course. I don't want you to be afraid, because no one wishes to harm you here. We're safe and welcomed. In just a few moments, everything will become much more clear. I'm going to wash some of the old world away from you. Snip a few of the ties that have held you to it. Cleanse you. Prepare you to meet the Queen. She's so been looking forward to seeing you. But let me be the first to welcome you home.